Welcome back, everyone. There are thousands of people are watching us right now from all around the world. I'm very excited. We want to open an open discussion panel, AMA, Ask Me Anything. I have a small surprise for you. I would like to introduce 3 keys, only 3 also, 3 key members of Bitcoin Vault management team. We will start with Casper.
Hello, everyone. Hello, AR. My name is Casper. It's a pleasure to be here. So maybe a few words about myself. I'm the product owner of Bitcoin Vault. I'm responsible for product management and the product management. I'm coordinating our developers. So I'm also making sure that whatever is in our roadmap is being delivered to you, and we deliver the great features to you all guys. So
thank you, Casper. The second key member is Radek. How are you?
Hello, thank you, Eyal. I'm good. How are you guys? Ready?
Yep.
My name is Radek. I'm responsible for communication of Bitcoin Vault.
Thank you, Radek. And the third key member, Piotr. How are you?
Hello, thanks, Eyal. Hello, my name is Piotr. I'm a person responsible for the development of the ecosystem for BTCV. That includes wallets, exchanges, payment providers, and payment gateways.
Thank you. I will give the microphone to Radek. He will manage the AMA. You would be able to ask questions privately, I think, on the Zoom. And we will pick up some questions because we cannot cover all the questions, but you can always ask us later. So let's start.
Yeah, thank you, Eyal. Thank you for being with us today. It's a huge crowd, actually. We see that we are at least a couple thousand people today, so it's a lot. Thank you for being with us, and thank you for being such a great community. We will move to the AMA session right now. If you have some questions, you can use the option at the bottom of the screen, which is called Q&A, surprisingly, but you can use it to ask us any questions you may have. I will see those questions on my monitor. But first of all, we would like to clear some things out because we already collected some of the questions you're asking us the most. And unfortunately, we cannot talk about the price. We don't know what it's going to be or why it's dropping or why it's rising. So these topics will not be covered today. Also, we cannot really talk today about the mining as we are currently in the rather private talks with some partners. So we will be giving you more details on the mining activities in the nearest future. But if you have any questions regarding mining, you can also always ask this. If we cannot answer, we'll just be open with you that we cannot answer right now. So we have 2 topics which are the most common. One is development of Bitcoin Vault. The other one is market adoption. We will focus on those topics today mostly. But still, if you have any other questions, just please use this option, Q&A, at the bottom of the screen. But first of all, maybe let's summarize why we're here today. It's been a year of development, correct? Mm-hmm. How do you feel right now? Because it was a roller coaster, right?
Right. If I will have to summarize what we did in the last year, it will take hours. But really, in short, I will say that the goal of Bitcoin Vault, of this project, was to take the source code of Bitcoin and make it more secured. And imagine how is it to start with an idea and to make it a million or millions, starting with hiring good people. And it's not easy sometimes to find fast the right people. And I'm happy I had the luck to meet and to work with most wonderful people here inside the company and outside. around the world to support both the software, the technology, the infrastructure, the security, and also the business development, the listing with great partners, exchanges, and we work more on how to make this project really useful and adapted in the industry. When the project started, we already saw that we have great potential, and many people all the way believed in this project in many countries. And the interesting part is also a lot of miners in the beginning started to mine Bitcoin Vault to a point that even they attacked the network and prevented from our community to mine the coin. This is called the 51% attack. We were flattered that people really want to have this coin, but we really had to take hard decision to protect the development of this project, of this blockchain, and we decided to close the mining and connect it only to trusted parties that can support this project. And the interesting thing is now we are starting to open the mining to the industry, starting with BTC.com that recently announced that they are joining test mining and further mining later on. And all the biggest mining pools are interested in talking with us to mine the coin. So the goal is to make it a great project, decentralized, with a higher level of security. And I think the most important is that we worked hard, and today we are delivering what we promised a year ago. This is a great milestone. The Bitcoin Vault, reverse transactions, 3 keys security level, and thank you everyone. I'm so lucky to have you all inside the company and outside around the world. Thank you guys. Back to you.
Thanks, Eyal. Well, one of the key questions that people ask us is actually related to what you mentioned, exchanges, adoption. So maybe, Piotr, you can tell us more about this topic. What kind of milestones do we have here strictly on the market adoption?
Sure. So basically, we are doing what we can to be listed on as many exchanges as possible. That's our goal. We strongly believe that we will be able to be listed on up to five exchanges until the end of this year. We have really ambitious plans for the next year, especially in the first half of 2021. We would like to be listed among as many as possible major exchanges. We are already working on it. We cannot actually tell which one of those exchanges are, because we are bounded by non-disclosure agreements, or we want to make everything what's needed to be listed to the point where the announcement will be possible. So we will certainly give you all the updates whenever we can.
Okay, thanks. Another topic is external wallets, because right now we can use Gold Wallet, which is a mobile app developed by us. Also Electrum Vault, which was developed with the open source of Electrum. This is for desktop wallet. This is a desktop wallet. What about external wallets? Do we plan to have some implementations in the nearest future?
Sure. That's a valid question. Of course we do. We are addressing all key areas of the blockchain market, being that wallets, payment gateways, or any solutions that will, make the adoption of the BTCV wider. I think we'll be ready to announce some wallets in the first 3 months or first half of 2021. We will be focusing besides listings, we'll be also focusing in the first half of 2021 on services that are strictly connected or provided by those key market players. And that might be, for example, deposits or staking or trading products that would enable our users and the BTCV holders to benefit even more out of holding the BTCV. Mm-hmm. So that's those plans are ambitious. Again, each and every idea that we have and each and every product or services that we want to launch is very checked detailedly and in details, and this is the basic stuff what we do, and we want to provide the secure solutions to our users and to the members of our community.
So basically it means we're connecting with other partners with a whole ecosystem of crypto, but as well fiat currencies?
Of course, that's part of for example, the introduction of the payment gateways or payment solution is that you can buy BTCV for fiat currencies for those normal currencies that you use daily. So that's obviously a part of the solutions that we are seeking, and actually one of the partners that we are having in the coin is closer and closer to be implemented and integrated to our solutions. We'll be updating the community as well on that. Okay, sounds great.
Another topic is development and features that Bitcoin Vault offers. Kacper, as a guy responsible for this part, community asks us a lot, we developed free keys. What now?
Yes, sure. So as you said, free keys are the main feature that we delivered after hard work of 1 year development. And it doesn't mean that we don't have anything to work. I would say this is quite opposite right now. We have a lot of things that we are focusing, addressing right now. So one of the biggest things is the roadmap that we are working on right now. We want to present you the roadmap for the next year. And there is a lot of features that we would like to be there. So I will just give you the few examples what we are thinking about inside the company. So for example, we are taking a closer look at the smart contracts and ERC20 ecosystem. We see that there is a lot of possibilities out there. So this is one of the things that we are analyzing right now. There's also many different things. For example, we are thinking how to benefit the Bitcoin Vault holders and how could we bring them benefits for holding Bitcoin Vault. And of course, there are a lot of different options right there, just in this part. So we are also thinking about that to be addressed in the next year. What next? We are also looking at the trends of the market. So we trying to see what could be the biggest game changer for the next years. For example, we are taking a closer look at the Ethereum 2.0, what they are doing, how they are switching from proof of work to proof of stake, why, how this could benefit other coins, for example, like Bitcoin Vault. So we are analyzing a lot of data just there. But I would like to mention also other things. We have the Gold Wallet and Electrum Vault. So this is our key software that we have been developing, and we will focus on developing in the future. For example, we will address the user interface to be the software more user-friendly for you. We will try to build there more features that will be building this software, like Peter mentioned some. So this is, for example, for sure the next steps we will be taking and addressing for the next year. For your information, for over a month, we had a testnet free keys environment in our network, and we have gathered a vast amount of data over there. And also we had a huge feedback from our community, and those things we are analyzing, and we are seeing what would you like to be in the software. So we will be addressing all those things in the future. So there are also different things related with the development and the technology, blockchain technology. We see that this technology is growing over and over, and we are trying to adopt it and address it for future. So just a few words from my side.
Yeah, it's a good point. BTCV testnet, I think it's good to mention and say thank you to the whole community for such a huge crowd joining the testnet. We didn't expect this kind of response from the community. So thank you very much. You helped us a lot. Moving forward, speaking about development, Eyal mentioned quantum computing. Can you?
Right. So Bitcoin Vault, one of the key features of Bitcoin Vault is the security. We underline it over and over. So quantum computer is not a threat right now. But if we look in the distant future, and we could say that the quantum computers will arrive, they can be a threat to the whole industry, not just the blockchain. So if we say that there is unlimited computing power and some algorithms could be hacked or reversed, so for sure we are taking a closer look to this. As maybe you can see this as distant future, but we think about future with the Bitcoin Vault and security at the same time. So we are thinking about how this could benefit or be a threat to Bitcoin Vault. And for sure the Bitcoin Vault, if there will be a threat, will be among one of the cryptocurrencies that we address, and probably could be resistant to the unlimited quantity computing, and we can get into details like ecliptic curve reversal, but just for your information, we are also trying to address very high technology parts to be included in the development of Bitcoin Vault.
Would you agree that there are also advantages from quantum computing to blockchain?
Oh, yes, I mean, right now, this is just a theory, a distant future. But a year ago, no one had
It's a matter of decades, I would say, right?
We don't know yet.
Years.
A year ago, no one had the free key solutions. Right now, there is Bitcoin Vault. Right now, there is no quantum computers, but who knows what will be in future. I would like just to address that we have a very good team that is focusing on the challenges of the future, and we are just taking under consideration. So there could be benefits and threats, and at the same time, we look at the security of Bitcoin Vault. So yeah, we are trying to address everything on our side.
Sounds interesting. One of the most common questions asked by the community is what kind of use cases do we see for Bitcoin Vault and reversible transactions? Eyal, this is your idea, this is your work. How do you see this topic?
Right. Before we started this project, we already found out that there are billions of dollars lost due to hacks or just lost transactions, sending transactions to the wrong addresses. And I would say that in exchanges, when there's an automatic payment system and a lot of people involved, or crypto institutions, there's the biggest risk of hacking. And today, if coins are hacked from exchange, most likely they cannot retrieve it back due to weak regulations, and also the technology does not allow them to take the coins back. You actually need to do a very complicated process with police and the lawyers and House of Court. It can take years, and you might even fail, and you will not see these coins back. Bitcoin Vault is the solution for this kind of situations where the exchange has 24 hours to observe any unauthorized transaction, and then they can actually use a second key to retrieve these coins back. So we talk about the revolutionary will start with the exchanges, companies, and crypto institutions. We believe that this kind of technology, Bitcoin Vault, reverse transactions, will actually dominate the future of blockchain and crypto. And of course, many people make mistakes with sending the transactions to the wrong addresses.
Yeah, I'm a great example of that, actually.
Honestly, it never happened to me. I'm very careful, but you cannot be too careful.
That's true.
And in this case, with Bitcoin Vault, you can retrieve the coins back. And if you need to do a fast transaction without waiting 24 hours for confirmation, you can use the third key, and you can send the coins the same speed as Bitcoin today.
Okay, thank you. This is all the questions we have prepared for today, but I'm having a live preview of what you're asking on Q&A. And there is a question, is there going to be a video explaining how the free key structure work? Yes, we will have tutorials. Actually, the video will be tomorrow. Yeah, so we will have tutorials and all the stuff that user will need to actually understand this process, because it's not simple. Let's say it's not so simple. But we are working on the UX as well.
Yeah,
right?
I said it, that we will try to make it as user-friendly as possible. So apart from being secure, we're trying to be a user-friendly in general as a software in our software that there is available right now.
Maybe I will say you need to remember that today there is the software upgrade, but you don't have to use the 3 keys immediately. This is something you can adapt as you learn. As you educate yourself, you can start use it. Many people are already using it as a testnet. We will use it, we will practice, we will teach, and hopefully everyone will use it very soon.
Another question, coin market cap. When can we be listed on the coin market cap? As I understand, we are currently talking to CoinGecko, right?
Yeah, that's correct. We are, checking all the requirements that they have, and we will shortly be doing the same with CoinMarketCap. What's important is that those are really mature organizations with years of experience and presence of the market, and they have also extensive requirements for which we have to prepare. So this is a process of listing, which sometimes takes a bit more time than we would like it to take. But eventually we'll be there, and we will, what we are doing, we are preparing.
So
right?
It's just a matter of time. Another question, Piotr, to you. When will be listed on Binance?
Well, time will show. Again, as mentioned, this is actually a goal of every coin. I mean, Binance is one of the top,
exchange,
even the biggest one in the world. So each coin, I think, really wants to be listed there, to be traded there. They have, very nice products and services around the coin itself. So yes, that's a goal, obviously for us as well. Again, to meet all the requirements that they have, to inform them on all aspects of our technical development and history. That's sometimes a challenge, and we are facing this by preparing ourselves to be listed there in the hopefully as soon as possible. But I would say that the first half of 2021 is possible.
Okay, thank you. I see that there is a lot of questions about CoinMarketCap. I think community anticipates this a lot. But guys, you need to understand it's a process. We're in the process and we will be there. I'm looking at the questions right now. Some of them are repeating. Binance is all over, by the way. The question is the free key technology patented? Do you have a patent, Eyal?
No.
It's not patented.
Actually, we want other coins to adopt it. We will be honored to know that we were the first to write the code and to educate the market to use it.
Mm-hmm. There is a question about airdrops. If we are planning any airdrops. Actually, yes, we are in the process of creating a proper mechanism for airdrops, because we want to reward all of you guys who have been with us as long, basically, as you could. And this will be, first of all, aimed at the hodlers of the coin. So yes, we plan some airdrops.
Maybe last question.
Will there be a BTCV debit card available? Do we have some plans for debit cards?
I'm not sure I'm allowed to say about this. We have a project aiming at checking that. And as I was telling you earlier, we are looking at the whole ecosystem of products and services, debit cards, or maybe some deposit solutions, or the investment funds, or exchanges, wallets, etc. It's the whole portfolio of products available there, and what we are doing is we are first of all having those priorities to be firstly listed on as many exchanges as possible, then to broaden our portfolio in terms of wallets and other related services, etc. So I can surely say that a debit card is one of the projects that we are analyzing and preparing for, and that's that.
Okay. A lot of questions are repeating. I see there are hundreds of them. I cannot really, it's a challenge to read all of them. I'm just picking some. So maybe let's take a last question, and we can move forward. The question is related to trading. Do we plan to have some trading activities to traders? So basically the answer is yes. Right now we have a fully functional, well, not right now, but in 2 hours?
In a couple of hours, right.
In a couple of hours. We're waiting for the block height to come, and then we go with the full upgrade. There will be free keys available. So we can say safely that after tomorrow, you will be able to actually create free keys wallets on your devices. And the question was related to trading. I know there is a lot of traders in our community, and yeah, we surely remember about you. Would you like to summarize, or can I close?
I see that there are many questions, and it's good that we will record them so we can answer them to the community.
Yes.
Today was the first time we introduced three keys members, and three key members. And they will be more involved. I think from now on, it's not going to be only me.
Yeah, basically it's just the first AMA in such a configuration. So I think we can safely say that next year will be a lot of new updates, a lot of new stuff, features coming in, and we will be still in touch with you regularly.
Yes, and every couple of weeks we will update you with more great news that are coming. The guys are very, modest, professional, and careful not to say things that confidential with the third parties. So once we are allowed to announce, you will see the great progress. Again, thank you everyone here. Thank you guys, thank you Kasper, Radek, Peter. Thank you guys here from the company. And thank you everyone watching at home or wherever you are. Thank you for all the support. Today, we start to work with Bitcoin Vault, reverse transaction, 3 keys securities. Let's start. Thank you, everyone. Goodbye.